Hey guys, it's Sarah Seidelmann, your friendly neighborhood pathologist turned shamanic healer and author, and I'm here to introduce you to my deck, the How Good Are You Willing to Let It Get deck. And you might think, what does she mean by that? This deck I created alongside of the book, which is accompanying it, which is a daily reader, but this video is about the deck. Because I realized that we have these upper limits in our life, and each of us has different reasons why, but inside of us there are things that blocks to how much love we're willing to let ourselves have, how much abundance, how much ease, how much creativity we're willing to let flow through us. And so I collaborated with my spirit animal, my beloved spirit helper Alice, who is an elephant, and you can see her here on the cover, to create this deck. And each card is sort of a one, I'll show you the cards as I'm talking. So each card has some beautiful artwork on it and a few words. Oh, some of them are upside down. Of course, the demonstration is not going well. Each has an image, and these are public domain art that come from, I'm a huge fan of 18th century illustration. And so I had a lot of fun just creating the design of the front of these cards. And then on the back, each has a brief message from Alice. I'll stop here. This is one of my favorite. I love the hippopotamus. It has a lot of meaning for me, but hippopotamuses are just spectacular. And each card has a message from Alice and a prayer. And I'm just going to read this one to you guys. So this is from Alice. Petition, petition, petition. We can't do much without a request. Whether you want to feel closer to the divine or you need a good deal on a used Toyota RAV4, asking is critical. Expect miracles. Little by little, you'll come to understand that while not everything is meant for you, no heartfelt request goes unanswered. And the sort of the prompt is, pray today for help with something that feels difficult. And then the prayer is, dear God, give me signs to direct me on my path. And I would say these cards are definitely spiritual, not religious. So if you're a Buddhist or a Catholic or you're Jewish or you practice Hinduism, it really doesn't matter. The cards are they're sort of universal, I would say, universally spiritual. And they're just a wonderful way to, there's 60 cards in each deck, and they're just a wonderful way to, you can use them in the morning with your morning practice, maybe with your cup of coffee, or while your coffee's brewing, you pull a card. The other way that I like to use them, and a lot of my clients and people who own the decks are using them, is, maybe at some point in the day you have a conundrum. So let's think of something right now together that, we're struggling to kind of figure out or don't know which way to turn. And we need a little insight. So you can take your deck and kind of shuffle it. And I always kind of like to hold it close to my heart and just ask the deck to show you the card that you need that will help you kind of get through this stuck place or give you an insight that's going to help you with your relationships or a project or maybe something that you're struggling with at work. I mean, there's just no limit. And this just goes into the idea that everything is alive and really can speak to us, which is something I've learned for myself to be true. So let's pull one more card for fun. So think of your question, and a good open-ended question like, how can I get along better with my, uncle, or how can I grow my business? How can I create a new product? Whatever your question is, hold it in your mind, and then I'm going to pull a card. And so the card is this, hand to heart. Here's Alice's message. When you're hand-wringing over a loved one, panicked about the state of the union, or desperately wishing someone else would, for fuck's sake already, change their horrible ways. Do this. Put your hand on your heart, take a deep breath, and smile. Be grateful and be here. And then the prompt is to put your hand on your heart and thank it for its labor. Sometimes, our heart's so close, it's right there with us, but we forget to say thank you. And Alice is always reminding me to honor that part of ourselves. And then the prayer is, dear God, help me stay in my lane. These are just so much fun, and I had so much fun creating them, and you can buy them at Amazon, and I will put a link. You can also find them at my website. And of course, then if you buy them at our website, I will send them to you beautifully wrapped, and I can send them as presents for you. If you tell me a note to pop in there, I will do that. But they're just so beautiful, and I'm hearing so many people loving them, sharing them with friends. They're having family dinners and putting a card at everybody's place setting, and it's just, there's no end to what you can do with these. So thank you for watching, and I hope you are willing to let it get pretty darn good.